all here. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. So welcome to Monday Mojo. So happy that you're all here. Boy, oh boy, was it a Monday or what? Give me a thumbs up if it was a Monday for you. It was a Monday for me. Tonight, we're talking all about that case. We're talking about how to pick up your sales, how to get more sales, how to earn more points for Jamaica, how to go from a 1-bottle sale to a 12-bottle sale, how to really maximize your efforts in everything that you do with One Hope. And I've got a few things to share with you. And we've also got fabulous couple of folks that are going to share some of their best tips and tricks with you on how to boost your sales. So be sure to get some a paper and a pen and take some notes. I wanted to share our top salesperson for the last several months has been Lori Archer. And Lori's very quiet. She's not a big personality in the group, but she is a big cause entrepreneur. This woman is always top sales. She is a sponsoring fool. This woman, I know that I'm going to hang out with her in Jamaica. I have absolutely no doubt in my mind. Lori sent me a few things that she likes to make sure folks know in terms of why is she always top in sales. Hang on, I gotta let some folks in. One moment, please. And admit all. Okay. So some of the things that Lori, it was so cool because Lori and we haven't really spoken. So today we kind of traded some text messages back and forth, and I loved what she shared because this is the core of it all right here. So if you want to know how to have a successful One Hope business, here's a few gems for you. Do tastings. Do tastings. Get in front of people. Do tastings. When you do a tasting, follow up with everyone that places an order. Have a conversation with everyone that places an order. You've heard me talk about it. I don't have one right here handy. Use your order form. Your order form asks every single question to start a conversation and make a bigger order. Use that order form. Have conversations with your customers. Follow up. Lori said she tracks every single order. And then she follows up with that customer to make sure that they receive their wine, that they were happy with their wine. She provides excellent customer service. We can all do that. A lot of us, myself included, come from a background of customer service. And what you learn when you have a background in customer service is the better your customer service is, the better your sales will be, the better your reorders will be. So be there for your customers, right? Follow up. She makes sure that every conversation is about the nonprofit that we're raising money for. Okay. It's not, are you going to get paid? Absolutely. And I don't want you to lose sight of that. I want you to be very, very aware of that. This is a business. You are doing a job. You're not there for your health, but this is truly about the, Kaz, can you be in charge of the mute? Thanks. This is really, truly about raising money for the nonprofit. That's what we're doing every single time. That's what we're doing. So always keep that forefront. Enlist yourself as a partner with every customer and your host to really maximize the donation that you're going to make for that nonprofit. The last thing that I'm going to tell you that Lori said is one of my favorite things to say. It's no mistake that we have the same name. She spells it a little differently. I'm not going to say mine is the right way. Mine is the old person way, is what I'm going to say. Never give up. She said, no matter what, I don't care if I haven't had a sale in 5 days, if I haven't had a sale in a week or two, I still do my business every single day. Touch your business every single day. You cannot let go. You can't give up, right? Even if it's for 5 or 10 minutes, send a couple of text messages, send a note, write a little card, follow up with somebody, reach out to somebody about a tasting, but you touch your business every single day and you don't give up no matter what. NEGU, never give up. So those were Lori's top tips. I couldn't agree more. After doing this for many years as I've done it, I can tell you right now, as simple as those sound, they are key to your success. So Lori, thank you for sharing that with us. I have also asked Kaz to come and share her top tips. Kaz is always in the top 3 in sales, always. I mean, not just in 6 years, but in the almost 20 years that I've known her, in every business we've ever done together. So Kaz has some hot tips that she's going to share with you. Kaz, I'll take over the chat, and Kaz knows a lot. That's our girl. I will take over, and I'm sure of that. Thank you. I'll take care of the chat and letting folks in, and I'll mute my mouth. And you're on.
Okay, hi everyone. So it's not just because of my accent, all right? Everyone says, oh, Kaz, you know, I would buy anything from you because of your voice and your accent. I'm telling you what, it's not, I mean, yes, but no. You can develop an accent. No, when it comes down to it, it's about, I always come from that, who are we raising money for? We're raising money for somebody here. Every event is that fundraiser. And so the conversations that I'm having is the more you buy, the more we're helping the fundraiser that you or your friend is passionate about. Always being very respectful of the people that come and just have that 1, 2, 3 bottle order, but giving them the McDonald's talk. So, you know, at McDonald's, if you go to the fast food, you're getting a burger. Do you want fries with that? Would you like a drink with that? Do you want a bigger drink with that? How about an ice cream? How about a pie? You're offering, you're making offers to help them have a better experience. In our business, when we have someone that comes to us with 1, 2, 3 bottles of wine in an order, and again, I love the paper order forms. I have one here. I'll hide the information. But you know, people put down the wine that they want for our in-person wine tastings. And I just had one over the weekend, and someone had 3 bottles of wine. I'm like, great, I would love to take your order for 3 bottles of wine, but here's the deal. You're going to be paying full price. You're going to pay full price on your wine and premium shipping. And what premium shipping means is you're paying what it actually costs, One Hope, for FedEx to ship that package to you. We want to encourage you to enjoy some more wines, make a bigger impact for the nonprofit we're raising money for. And so we're not only going to give you a discount on your wines when you hit 4 or more, but we're going to drop your shipping to a flat $10. And then you can get as much as you like, and shipping is going to stay at at $10. And I always talk about, like throughout the presentation, when I'm having conversations with people, I feel like a broken record saying, you know, when you get to 4 bottles of wine, you can pick anything you like. Pick the Elways, pick the Oakville. You're going to get 5%, 10%, 20% off. If you're already getting 6, why not throw in one of those really nice ones? Because you're going to get 10% off all of it. Oh, I see your note there. Yeah. Sorry, it distracted me for a moment. Let's see, what else? I always have my One Hope hat on. So I'm always kind of listening for cues from people on events that they have coming up or corporate gifting. I go to, now that we're back in person, I've really been trying to get out there and get back to some of those networking groups. And they don't have to cost you a lot of money, but they are often free. And you can meet so many interesting people. And it's not just the people that we meet that are potential customers that we can offer One Hope to, but it's the people that they know. And so there's an expression, you know, going for the mountaintop that Laurie perhaps will talk about in a moment. Everyone deserves to hear about One Hope for all the reasons. And so with the selling piece of it, who do you know who does corporate gifting? Who do you know who has a nonprofit? Who do you know who really could use some extra income? I'm getting totally off track of selling, but you get the idea. By making all of these connections, you're selling to more people. And when you sell to more people and you get them on your contacts, the company is doing our marketing for us. And those wonderful emails go out and people click and they buy something, and you wake up in the morning and it's like, hooray, your customer Maria has made a purchase. And it's like, oh my goodness, Maria, you got another case of red blend because I know that you love it. And so the more people that you can connect with, and you start getting those residual income sales, just the higher the sales that we have as individuals, but also the bigger the impact that we're making for the nonprofits that we and our hosts and our customers love.
Yeah, I love that, Kaz. Sorry if I distracted you. I didn't mean to do that. That's another really hot tip. People that are successful and have high sales very often have lots of wine club customers or subscribers. So that is another big push. Every single person, you should ask every single person every single time, my gosh, you've ordered these 4 bottles. Let's get you set up for free shipping. You can have these shipped to you every single month or every other month, whatever. I usually do start at the 3-month mark and kind of see how that feels. And then maybe say, oh, you know what? That's only 4 bottles. Maybe we should do it every other month, right? Because in my house, that's, you know, we're going to need more is all I'm going to say to you. But so, you know, really be thinking, be very intentional. You know, a lot of us are really just starting to get back out in person. You guys are going to get so sick of hearing about in-person wine tastings, but there's a reason. Let me tell you that an online tasting or a virtual tasting average comes in typically between $300 and $400. So nothing to shake a stick at. It's still pretty great. An in-person tasting is going to come in closer to $800 to $1,000. You have a bigger impact when you're sitting at a table with a human than you're ever going to through a screen. You guys are probably experiencing that right now, but it's really true. When you are in person, you're going to sell a whole lot more wine than you ever will in a virtual situation or in an online fundraiser. So that's why we're really, really, really trying to encourage you guys, book some live tastings, get out there, host your own. If you haven't hosted a tasting in July, what are you waiting for? There is a beach waiting for you, and you're going to earn points as you do tastings. So, does anybody else, Laura, you're always really good at sales. Do you have any tips that and you know, here's the real truth. This is the real truth. Ain't nothing new under the sun. The things that Kaz and I share, that Lori, this is how it works. And it's been this way forever. So we're not making anything up. So I'm putting you on the spot, knowing full well that we've kind of covered it. But if we miss something, if there's something that we didn't bring up, Laura, jump on in.
I mean, again, like you said, you covered it all. I feel like you always, everything that we talk about, all of our topics, the same thing kind of goes hand in hand again, is consistency is key. Like you just have to put in the reach outs, and you have to book the events, and you have to do your follow-ups, and it's an everyday task. It doesn't have to be long. It can be 5-10 minutes, but it should be something that you touch upon each day so that you can build momentum in your business.
Yeah, I think
it makes it so much easier.
So exactly. Ask the person who was on a boat for 9 days. Trust me, stick with it. Don't give up. Just keep every day, touch your business, because 9 days is like 9 weeks, let me tell you. Thank you. I saw you posted something today about consistency too. And it's trite for a reason. Mm-hmm. Consistency is key. So anybody else have any hot tips that they'd like to share? Yeah, wine clubs are a surprise. $100 plus in sales. I see. Absolutely, Karen. Absolutely. Yep. Anybody else have any hot tips that they'd like to share?
Natalie, I know you've got some. Let's see your face. Share some of your hot tips. unless your mouth is stuffed full of dinner.
I was gonna say, be nice.
I was thinking, wow, you guys kind of, you know, covered kind of everything. I mean, I think with the trip coming, I mean, there's some things Kaz and I are going to be talking about on a different call that I pulled up, but it really is, you know, the 4 steps of, you know, getting motivated. I mean, you know, setting your goals and putting those out there. You know, for Jamaica, I mean, we're talking about sales, 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 and wanting to get to Jamaica. And, you know, I think there's really 4 things that you can push to kind of keep that top of mind. And it's, you know, creating a vision board. I had said to my people, you know, pull up Jamaica, look at pictures. What inspires you about wanting to go there? I mean, you know, is it the beach? Is it whatever? And so, you know, really pulling that together. And then, you know, like you guys said, I mean, consistency, I think, is key. But I also think, you know, there's things that go into it. I'm trying to find my little paper I put together for tonight on motivation, because she called me out and I'm like, wait a minute.
Sorry, I put you on the spot there, but just, I mean, just what you do.
And I was like, okay, she said my name. Here I come. So
You just do. I mean, you do it like Laurie, like Lara, like me. You just sell and upsell. It's just part of what we offer.
yeah. And you know, it is top of mind. I mean, like, Kaz, I saw you open my newsletter that I sent to 2,100 people yesterday. And, you know, because of that, I got my Birdies for Butterflies event booked again. I mean, she contacted me and said, oh my God, I was so glad to see that, because can you do our event on the 20th? And so that's been my biggest event really in the 5 years that I've done. And last year they weren't able to do it. And so because of my newsletter is why she connected with me. And so, you know, I think it's always doing those things, and then, you know, setting reminders. I mean, when you get your goals where you want to be, I mean, put them somewhere where you can see them every single day. You know, binge when you get home from work or whatever, to really set a time to push, even if you do an alarm clock that's, you know, 10 minutes to put 10 minutes into your goal. And then, you know, really visualize what it would be like when you reach your goal. Like, you know, if Jamaica's people's goal and they want to get there, I mean, you know, it is that accomplishment and feeling proud, but you know, who else is going with you, and is that fun for you, and what is that? And so, you know, that could be some fuel to continue to keep working hard. So, you know, I think it's, you know, one of the quotes I put on there was, decide what you want, decide what you're willing to exchange for it, establish your priorities, and get your ass to work. I mean, that's what it is. And so, you know, that's kind of what I have for our call tonight too, Kaz, is just around that.
Thank you so much. I love that. You know, anybody who coaches with me knows I don't mince words. Get your ass to work. I mean, you said it perfectly. Louise asked an important question, and the answer is yes. She said, are in-person tastings a popular thing or larger sales maker during the last quarter of the year because of the holiday season? Yeah, around here we call it very creatively OND. It just stands for October, November, December. That will be your biggest quarter. But guess what? You set that up now, right? You don't just wake up on October 1st and start working. You're setting that up now. So you really want to be as booked as possible now to set up those holiday events. And yes, girls, the holidays, if you haven't been here in the holidays, buckle up. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun, but you ain't earning Jamaica in OND. You're earning Jamaica in July, August, September. So we want to, and you can sell your way there. 100%. You can sell your way there. It's easier not to, but you can. So, all right, cool. I think your 3 leaders have a little surprise for you and a little, are you in on that, Kaz? Okay. So we have a little, we want to really encourage you all to be sure to show up tomorrow. We can see nothing, by the way. So if you're sticking your tongues out us, we don't know. We really want to encourage all of you to tune in to Gather to Grow tomorrow night. It's going to be a big one. You will not want to miss it. And I'll be honest with you, I'd like to have more people there than anyone. So make sure you show up, tag your bestie, tag your pacing partner. If you have teammates, tag your teammates. Everybody shows up to Gather to Grow tomorrow night, and Dream Crew is going to represent. You're going to love it. You're going to be so glad that you're there. We are about to, I put my earballs on. This was my favorite part because it totally reminds me of Will Ferrell and what's that movie? I love it. That volleyball movie. What's it called? I love it. So get your happy feet on, go make some sales, and show up tomorrow night. Gather to Grow, 5 Pacific, 6 Mountain, 7 Central, 8 Eastern. We will see you guys there. Thank you for showing up tonight. Thanks, Kaz, for sharing. Lori, thanks for sharing. Laura, thanks. Natalie, you guys are awesome. Thank you.
Thanks, guys.